If you're not giving me an A, give me an F. You giving me the worst grade in the world, worse than an F, is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does compared to
That don't even look like
water.
coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee,
That is over.
the white stuff is run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good.
That does look good.
That's my coffee.
It does look good.
If I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like kind of
Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
Everything.
If you cheat,
See, they said you probably look. He said you probably do cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comforts of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it, playing it over and over and over, the long videos of Malik's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying.
The devil. And the devil.
Here you go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do have to
on the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kitty? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kitty. I like Kitty. But Kitty girl. Kitty girl. Kitty girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch to give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody. Even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess that he's straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. The least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one. Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. What's up? What's up? What is up, people? What is up? It is me. It is I. I am here. And it is time for Silly Saturday. Manic Monday. I know I was out Saturday. I thought that I would be able to do it yesterday on Sunday. The day got away from me. It was a lot going on. Nevertheless, we are here for a Manic Monday. Y'all know we're a little bit early, so we can get as much time in as we can. Y'all know normally it's silly Saturday. Sometimes we be here like 3 hours. We ain't got 3 hours. We got like 2. So we got to condense and squeeze everything in 2 hours. And the dossier is packed. Packed, y'all. The dossier, let me look. Ooh, child. Y'all, it's a packed dossier. It's a really it is the dossier is good and packed. Good and packed. So we got to get right down to it. Let me say hey to y'all. We ain't got time to belabor the issue, to be waiting around for the people. Go ahead and hit the like button, share the video out, all of that good jazz. Do all of the things that you know to do. But understand, we got to get to it. Let me say hey to y'all. Hey, DPG, what's going on? Tracy W is here. Hey, D Informed, what's going on, sir? Are you all right over there? Hey, Lock Queen, what's up? Cassandra is here. Danny is in the building, one of our hall monitors. Hey, Tarshell, what's going on? Demetria, girl, how you doing today, girl? Hey, Candace F, what's going on? We got Chimera here. Everybody falling in line. Go ahead and take your seats next to your good Judy. Take the appropriate desk. Don't you hate when you go to class and a bitch be at your desk and they know that's your desk and you have to go over there and be like, excuse me. That's my desk. Child. Or if your bestie, your BFF Jill, your good Judy, all of a sudden sitting by some new bitch you don't know, and you sit down on the other side of your best friend and be looking at this new bitch like, who the fuck is this whore? And why are you over here sitting by this whore? Child. Girl. Anyway, hey, Chimera. We're going to talk about all of that, Tracy W. We're going to talk about it all. We try not to miss too much. Hey, Sharice, what's going on? You said you listening and riding down I-20. Be careful over there on I-20. Hey, Ellen V, what's going on, sweetheart? Looking beautiful like always. Ciao. Hey, Savon, what's going on? Listening while you get on I-465. Oh, Lord. Come on, I-465. Ciao. Grr. Ciao. I did not get my box beat in. I wish the day got away from me. Montrez, what's good, bruh? What is up? Let's go. How is everything over there down to the UK? I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute. I know you be catching the replays, but we're good. It's good to have you in here. It ain't too late. What it is, like 9? Well, it is like 9:40, 9:41 over there, PM. So it is getting late. But we glad to have you here at least until it's bedtime, and then you can catch the replay. Hey, Symmetry, what's going on? That's one of my devastating divas over there of DST. Hey, Tracy C, one of our head hall monitors is here. Cross Country Cruiser, I saw you done got back in town. I see you had a great vacation. I'm glad you had a good time. Terrence, what is good, bruh? Everything good over there down to the left coast, down to the Cali. Everything good over there, Danny? I'm going to say Danny. She over on the West Coast too. But Terrence, everything good over there? Cha. Hey, Spicy Original. How are you today, my love? Cha. Oh, everybody got a desk. Everybody got a desk. We got enough desks for everybody. Well, you're not new here, Lizgo, so I don't got to tell you this. But the new pupils, y'all can't go over there and sit next to Xavier. You are not allowed to sit next to Xavier until you've been here 6 weeks. Ravine, what's going on? What's going on? Child. You save your seat next to your sissy? Mm-hmm. Hey, Janae. What's going on? Child. Look at this one. All the way from the ghetto, talking about the ghetto. Ow, the ghetto, talking about the ghetto. Chef Don, if you should need him. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Hey, Universal Goddess. What's going on? Sock say my love. Crazy homebody girl that made her her presence known. She has her face in the place. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cha. You almost had to get active Saturday night. We might have to get that story down to the members only chat, honey. We may have to get that story. Anyway, yeah, you can't go over there and sit next to Harold either. Harold and Xavier, you cannot sit next to them the first 6 weeks you in the class. You say you sitting next to Chef Don. You watch it over there with him, Demetri. He real mannish over there. He real fresh and mannish over there. Don't let him touch up on you. He real. I ain't gonna tell you what he be doing underneath that desk. He real mannish over there. Now look at here. Look at who we have here. Hey, Paul. I'm glad Trey let you hook, you know, early enough so you could come to class. Cha. Grr. Wait, what Winans story? What happened with the Winans? Child, I posted that video of Marvin Winans and his foolishness from last night. I mean, this weekend. Talk about some. If you in a fraternity or sorority, that you're gonna burn in hell. I was like, girl, child. Mhm. Oh, you be watching his likes, LV? You see him. I told you he real mannish. Real fresh. Real mannish over there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Miss Ellen V says she already saw you. Ellen says she already saw you and your little escapades. Don't be trying to come over here acting all innocent and holier than thou. Like, oh no, what are you talking about? Not me. Bruh. Mm-mm. We already got the scoop, sir. You can't try. Anyway, y'all, we have a great show in store for you. We have This Day in Music done. We have some. Oh, the video breakdowns are not for the squeamish or faint of heart. Mhm. And our gospel feature is short but good. I did a short one this week. Last week we did a long one. We was in here like 8 or 9 minutes having church on our gospel feature last week. So this week we got a short one, and it ain't even from that long ago. It ain't like an old school. It's only like 20 years ago. I don't know if 20 years ago is old school, but that's what we playing today. Okay. Cha. Anyway, put a Shondo in the chat if y'all ready to get this party started, because I'm ready to get it started. It's a lot going on today. We got a lot to talk about. Okay. We got a lot to talk about. Ciao. So if y'all ready to get this party started, put a Shondo in the chat. Let your boy know you're ready. It look like y'all are ready. Okay. Well, if y'all ready, I'm ready. If y'all ready, I'm ready. So let's get this party started with my favorite segment, the hashtag ABCs.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just can't. I'm just saying. A bitch just can't. This is our for you new people here. This is our hashtag ABC segment for a bitch can't. These are stories we saw. The headlines alone told us, nope, do not engage in the hostiles. Simply from the headline alone, we knew it was not something that we wanted to really bother ourselves with. We don't have that type of energy. We don't have the bandwidth. We do not have the energy. We don't have the can't do it, won't do it. Let's go ahead and get through our hashtag ABCs. Hashtag go with God. Ray J said he feel like an embarrassment. The sun is hot. It gets cold in Alaska. It's hot over in the Sahara Desert. Well, water's wet, doesn't want any part of that. I mean, you said you feel like you're an embarrassment. I mean, uh, okay. Is this a revelation? Like, is this a new? Is this a revelation? Why is he not medicated? Like, sir, why are you not medicated? I'm so confused here, sir. Somebody go get his phone away from him, like, sir. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me, there are gay people on RuPaul's Drag Race. That's gonna be the latest news, right? You're gonna be telling me there's black people in the NFL. Ooh, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what y'all want from me, okay? I just saw I knew immediately that y'all would understand why this is in the hashtag ABCs. I don't even need to explain why this is a hashtag ABC. Don't. She probably do. Sir, we don't have the energy for this. Sir, go with God. You lost a rap battle to Chat GPT, just like the previous story. Why is this newsworthy? You've never been a good rapper. Bitch, you've been garbage for the last 20 years or so. When you were allegedly popular, you still was a garbage ass rapper. Are you kidding me, Cameron? Hell, you're talking Chat GPT. My little nephew, who's in elementary school, could beat you in a rap battle. Bruh, what the fuck? Bruh. This is, dear God. Not a family that unalives together. Y'all are silly. Oh, I can't stand y'all. Oh my God. Woo! You know that's how she be every day. Oh, I can't stand y'all. Woo! Child. Child. Demetrius say don't let her call Pusha T. Hey, Faye, it's good to see you, boo. Sir, we don't have the energy. Sir, go with God. Girl. Suck it, Hannah says that Tracy Moore. Man, I don't. I would not be surprised if you didn't know, hey, Miss Cookie Ray, who your actual father was. Because looking at the likes of you, I can only imagine whoever or whatever farted you out. I can only imagine where you farted out of. So you telling me that you may or may not know who allegedly is responsible for skeeting up in whatever dumpster fire that is the blocks that you fell out of. But I don't know. These people be doing anything they can to be relevant. I don't have the energy. Suck it, Hannah. Suck it, Hannah. I don't have it. I don't have it to do with you, ma'am. We don't have this type of energy. This is why you're in the hashtag ABCs. Okay. Hey, Xavier. Xavier, they was in here talking about you earlier, and I told them y'all not gonna talk about Xavier because we love Xavier. But they said people can't sit next to you when they first come to class. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, that's Suck It Hannah. Uh-huh. It's not Suck It Hannah. Wait a minute, Chef Don Don. That woman's name is Suck It Hannah. Suck It Hannah. You're not gonna tell me what that woman. I can read, okay? The name say Suck It Hannah. I mean, we just don't want you vomiting on it anymore. Okay? That's what we don't want you to do, ma'am. We don't want you vomiting on it anymore. Well, I mean, if you want, I mean, that's what you do. You suck it. You, Xavier, it wasn't me. I'm just saying. Child, the three names you just called right there, LV, I mean, does it get any worse? I mean, dear God. It's not pronounced Suck It Hannah. I don't care. Listen, yeah, we calling you Suck It Hannah. I don't give a damn what you tell me. It's Suck It Hannah. I don't give a damn. It's Suck It Hannah. When you put videos on Al Gore's Good Internet of you sucking a dick and then ceremoniously vomiting on said dick, you become Suck It Hannah for the rest of your life. And I don't give a shit how you feel about it. I don't give a shit how you feel about it. Your name is Suck It Hannah. When you upchuck what's in your belly onto a man's phallus, you become Suck It Hannah. Hey, see, I'm just saying. I don't know what y'all want from me, okay? You could call it what you want. See, it's Suck It Hannah. Suck It Hannah. She can't. Girl! Hey, Marty, they is in here cutting up already, girl. Already, Marty, they cutting up. Girl! Suck It Hannah. Hey, Miss Rail. Suck It Hannah. Girl, we got to move on, Suck It Hannah. We ain't got this type of time. I'm just saying. It's Suck It Hannah. Now, if y'all been over here long enough, you know she has always been Sucking Hannah. Hey, Catherine Powell. Girl, Sucking Hannah. Uh, everybody's just looking for some relevance today. Everybody. Kimberly Pate. Kimberly. Why are you even in this, Kimberly? Why are you here, ma'am? Who added Kimberly to the group chat? Who? Who added her to the Discord? Who added her to the group me? Who added her to the Telegram? Why is she here? I ask again. Why is Kimberly here? I'm just asking. Kimberly. She did promise that country album before Beyonce even made hers. And we still waiting. Girl boom. I'm just trying. What? Let me shut down this work computer. I know the fuck you lying. Y'all ain't sending me no work messages 3 minutes before we get off, 2 minutes before we get off. Y'all can kiss my whole ass. Whatever it is, that shit got to wait. Oh no, 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 no. Y'all got honey. Let me shut this computer. I don't have this type of time for these people bothering me because they're gonna bother my spirit. I don't have this type of energy. Y'all better leave me alone. Leave me alone. Close this. Let me shut this computer down. Y'all trying it. Anyway, Kimberly, we don't care. Cause I got a good feeling. We listen, you don't strike us as no fighter like that, Kimberly. Okay. You might get your ass whooped, Kimberly. Okay. Did they finish getting all that seal out of your body? I'm just asking. I mean, because she put you in the wrong area and you might go into sepsis. Some of that silicone, or as we call it, seal, get into your bloodstream and shit. She put you in the wrong area, bitch. You might get sepsis. Ma'am, go sit your ass down the fuck somewhere, Kimberly. Like, why are you here? I just, I cannot. I cannot. I'm not doing this with you, ma'am. I just like right, Kimberly. Why are you here, girl? Sit down, girl. Y'all go get Kimberly, please. Go tell her to leave us alone. Leave us out of it, okay? Leave us out of it, okay? I don't even know how you got in it. I know that's your soror. I was there at her probate. I was there at her probate, okay? When she pledged Beta Alpha, I was right there. Shout out to Beta Alpha chapter. But girl, Kimberly, girl, go sit your ass down. I'm just saying, girl. I don't. Why are you here, sir? Sir, you, I show speed. Be over here. They're playing with them racist ass people that call y'all everything but a child of God. We don't. Y'all invite them. Y'all high five them. Those are y'all bros. We're bros. That's my bro. Those are your bros that are being blatantly racist to you. Go Bohica. You've already gone Bohica. The money was good enough. Continue to go hashtag Bohica. Bend over, here it comes again. Okay? Hashtag Bohica. That's what you are. Hey, Felicia, what's going on, boo? Hey, Brittany. Hey, Jason. What's good, bruh? We don't care, Kai. Go with God. We had a top time. It's time to let's get down to the real business. Okay? Get down to the real news. Because we don't have this type of time. Don't playing around with these people. God, Lord. Let's start off. Let's get into the dossier. Let's go ahead and do this stanky leg down into the dossier. We start off with the tragic news that broke today of the untimely death of Malcolm Jamal Warner, famed actor, Malcolm Jamal Warner, who drowned today in Costa Rica. They say he was caught in a high current. He was swimming in the off the shores of Costa Rica. He was down there with his wife and his daughter, and he got caught in I'm assuming a rip current of some type, and he drowned. Now they said his body was reportedly found yesterday afternoon, and we're just finding out about it today. We down here at the Black delegation. There are certain people we love and we windmills about and we fights about. Now Malcolm Jamal Warner is one of them that we fight about. We loves. Listen, there are certain people when you see it, it just take your whole breath. When I said, "Oh God." We all can relate. Some of us of a certain age, that's our childhood right there, baby. Listen, we all wanted a Gordon Gartrell. We always over there asking our big sisters, in my case, my aunt, to make us a Gordon Gartrell so we could rock it to school. He was there with his wife and his daughter. I cannot even begin to imagine where they are mentally, where they are in terms of the grief that is probably wrapped all around them. But we certainly we have to send we have to send our prayers up to definitely his wife and his daughter who were there. um I don't I when I first heard, I didn't even have any words. um y'all share the same birthday scene. I mean, we all listen. Malcolm Jamal Warner, it's people in the black diaspora that we cares about like that. And Malcolm Jamal Warner is one of those that we listen. That's one of us. That hits hard. That hits hard. Um, I like I said, I can't even imagine what his wife and daughter are experiencing right now. It's such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. So tragic. Um, sometimes when we think of people, we almost think of some of our celebrities and stars being almost invincible. It reminds me of when we learned of Chadwick's death, and when everybody was like, "Wait, what? Hold on, wait, stop." And so, certainly, learning of this today was not news that we wanted to get. 2025, you ain't shit. 2025. You taking some of our great ones out of here. Certainly a life lived, but some may say going too soon, going too soon. So we certainly will be praying with and for his family, friends, and loved ones. Um, we never know. We never know when it's our time. So be ye always ready. Um, so Yeah, let's continue to keep his family, friends, and loved ones in our prayers. Like I said, many may say gone way too soon, way too soon. We will certainly his legacy will live on in his art and his artistry, and will he will be remembered fondly. Um, but we all got to go that way. We all got to go and make our ascent to the ancestral planes, to the great beyond. So we certainly continue to envelop his family and friends and loved ones in thoughts and prayers. Malcolm Jamal Warner, dead at the age of 54. There's no real transition from that, but from that tragic news. But there are other things that we got to get through the dossier. And we're gonna try and lighten up the mood a little bit. So, um, this story is really not getting the coverage I think it should. It's a lot bigger than it's being made of. Let me read this story to you. The guy you see there, that is Lloyd Howell, who, well, I should say was now the executive director of the NFL Players Association. He resigned just a couple days ago. Just a few days ago, he resigned. There were allegations about him utilizing monies from the Players Association inappropriately. I mean, the allegations are ooh, the allegations are bad. Um, so just to bring you up to speed, um, where am I? Hold on, y'all. I lost my place already. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Lost my place. So, Lloyd Howell Jr., he resigned from his role as executive director from the NFL Players Association. Um, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this. He resigned according to reports on Friday. In part of his, I'm sorry, Thursday night. In part of his statement, he said, quote, "It's clear that my leadership has become a distraction to the important work the NFLPA advances every day. For this reason, I have informed the NFLPA Executive Committee that I am stepping down as Executive Director of the NFLPA and Chairman of the Board of NFL players effective immediately. I hope this will allow the NFLPA to maintain its focus on its player members ahead of the upcoming season." End of quote. Um Now, according to Reuters, who were one of the first to report this, um, the allegations stem from receipts that people have gotten hold of from a trip that he took in November of 2023 that showed that the NFLPA was billed for a car service and other costs by Tootsie's Cabaret in Miami, which claims to be it claims to be the largest strip club in the world. It is pretty large now that King of Diamond is closed. I mean, Tootsie's, if you've never been there, it's an old BJ's that they took over and turned into a strip club. If you go to Miami, it's on the corner of 441 and 183rd Street. The best food you're gonna find in town, okay? The best wings. Get the fried lobster. It's real good. Their happy hour drinks are real heavy on the alcohol and always 2 for 1. Great time, great food. Even the wings and calamari is good. Now, I don't know. I ain't never been there. I ain't never been there. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't never been to that shit. I ain't with that straight shit. Fuck, I'm going to look at coochie for. But listen, the food is real good though. Anyway, let me continue. Reuters also reported that a second strip club bill was also reviewed by the NFLPA's lawyers relating to a reported trip in February during the NFLPA summit and itemizing $2,426 in charges, which included cash withdrawals from a club ATM ranging between $200 and $525. Howell reportedly earned between 3.5 million and $4 million in his role as executive director of the NFLPA. That's not the only controversy that he was dealing with. Now, Reuters was also reporting that alongside his commitments to the NFLPA, he also held a part-time consultancy role with the Carlyle Group, a private equity firm that the NFL reportedly approved to pursue minority ownership in NFL franchises. This has been viewed by many as a serious conflict of interest when you're the executive director for the NFLPA. On top of that, the Reuters report also reported that he decided to keep NFL players in the dark over an arbitration ruling on suspected collusion between team owners. It was a lot going on. It's really a lot going on with this. Amid concerns that owners were coming together to reduce the growth of quarterback contracts, arbitrator Christopher Droney ruled there was not enough sufficient evidence to support the claims. However, he added that, quote, by a clear preponderance of the evidence, and the quote, the NFL's general counsel, along with the commissioner Roger Goodell, did encourage owners to restrict guaranteed money in player contracts. According to other reports, Howell and the NFLPA had a confidentiality agreement with the NFL designed to stop the full report from leaking. So you're supposed to be working for the NFLPA, but you're colluding with the NFL owners against NFL players. A mess. Now, they say although Howell did brief NFL players on the matter, he did not give them copies of the report. A mess. In addition to him stepping down, right after he stepped down, another member of the NFL PA executive team stepped down of the executive committee. A step down because they said that he was just as culpable and in on his name is JC Treader, and they said he was just as culpable and in on it as the executive director for the NFLPA. A mess, just a whole mess over here, just a whole fucking mess. Hey, St. James. Hey, TJ, just a whole mess. Baby, he down to the strip clubs in the boom boom room. It's not a restaurant, it's a strip club, Demetria. It's called Tootsie's. Uh-huh. Universal God is from Miami like me. Universal God is tell them how good that food is down to the Tootsie's. I'm just saying. Now, no, LV, let me take that back. It's not a script club, it's a strip club. You know, they have a lot of the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains and a lot of Hispanic dancers there. The black strippers are real far in between. A lot of the white and Hispanic strippers are there. Now, if you go just down the street on 183rd Street, you could go to the office. That's a real script club where you got all of the black girls. But what you do is you go to Tootsie's first. You get your food and your drinks. You go to Tootsie's for happy hour, get your food and your drinks. So you be full and drunk and lit. And then you carry your ass down to the strip club to see all of the people, all of the black people down to the office. But by that time, you already, in a good place. I mean, I don't know. I ain't never been to these places. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. No, Tootsie's is not black owned. It ain't. TJ from Miami too. She'll tell you. Tell them about that food down to the Tootsie's, TJ. Sock by say my love. Hey, Quake. But yes, I will keep you posted on this story. In another bit of tragic news, it was so good to see you over there. I knew you were in the clouds. Child, I don't even be bothered with the people. I'm sorry, I don't fool over there in the beef sector no more. But when they called my name, I had to say, "Hey, you got a question? Hey, what's up?" The office is where Saucy Santana left the office, and that's where he got shot. But everybody who I talked to said that was on Saucy. Saucy deserved to get shot. Everybody who I talked to said, yeah, Saucy was on one. And you in Miami talking shit like, yeah, it was bound to happen. I ain't never been that ravine. I'm just saying. Universal God, you are. I just talked about that fried lobster, TJ. Just talked about that fried lobster. Good as fuck. I mean, I don't really know about it. I mean, that's what I heard. Hey, Raw. Hey, Raw. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. In some other tragic news that we have, that gentleman right there is Corey Adams. He was a defensive lineman for Ole Miss's football team, and he was tragically shot. He was in Memphis, in the Memphis area, and I think he was at a club or something like that. Well, Shelby County Sheriff's Office reported that he was killed in a shooting in Cordova, Tennessee, which is in Shelby County, just outside of Memphis. 4 other men were also shot, though they were rushed to the hospital and are not in critical condition. No one has been arrested in connection to the shooting at this time. But he tragically had to lose his life at the young age of 18. But he was I think he was about to be a sophomore at Ole Miss. He was a defensive lineman who tragically had to lose his life. We're definitely praying for his family, friends, and loved ones as well, as they're going to be burying their loved one. In other news, so that picture right there is from a dramatic video showing a Delta Airlines plane that burst into flames just seconds after takeoff. The footage reveals fire shooting from the aircraft's left engine as it ascended into the sky from Los Angeles International Airport, creating terrifying images for people on the ground. The incident occurred Friday aboard Delta Flight 446, a Boeing 767, headed to Atlanta with 226 passengers and 9 crew members. The pilots quickly responded to the emergency, circling back to LAX and safely landing the plane. By the time the airport reached the gate, the flames had subsided. No injuries were reported. Delta says it's investigating the cause of the engine malfunction. Oh wait, that's not the story. Wait, wait, I had another story. There's more Delta news. Hold on. I don't have the picture. I was supposed to have the picture. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's still a Delta airline. Because Delta, y'all got to go on. So a Delta jet also leaving Minneapolis on its way to North Dakota almost struck a B-52 bomber. A B-52 bomber already almost struck a Delta Airlines jet, and the Delta Airlines jet, according to Delta, had to make a quote aggressive maneuver, end of quote, to avoid a midair collision with the B-52 military Air Force bomber. Delta, y'all got a lot the fuck going on. I be flying Delta more than I fly anything. There's a video of where you could hear, I didn't download the video, but there's video of the audio where you could hear the pilot telling the people that they nearly escaped crashing into a B-52 bomber. Hey, Tanya Boo. Listen, as much as I fly, y'all, Jesus God. Hey, little baby. Oh, this is all real, Block Queen. All this is real. So you got the Delta engines bursting into flames. You got a Delta airline plane almost colliding midair with a B-52 bomber. Listen, y'all, I got my 6 more plane I got my 6 plane flights to take in the next month. If you include the departing and returning flight, I got 6 more flights to be on. Right, get your shit together. Baby, I don't know what the one coming out of with the engine issues was coming out of LAX, but it was flying into Atlanta. The other one that almost collided with the B-52 bomber was coming out of Minneapolis, up there where Cam's at, and flying into North Dakota. Now, I don't figure a lot of us to be on that plane flying into North Dakota. I'm just being honest. Child, a mess. In more news, so the skank that that got her booty hole busted out by the soft top himself, Shannon Sharp, Shay, your resident soft top. Anyway, you know, her name was Gabrielle Zuniga. Now, I'm sure if the lawsuit was for $50 million, she probably cleared somewhere in and around 25 to 30, because they dropped Tony Busby dropped the lawsuit, and they agreed on a deal, I should say, and the lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice. The fact that it was dismissed with prejudice and they don't give a damn means they probably got somewhere upwards of 25 to 30 million At least. So much so, Mama said she's shutting down her OnlyFans. She said she don't even need OnlyFans no more. Okay. The fuck I need OnlyFans for? Bitch, I done got broke off. I got these $30 million. I'm going to, sail off into the sunset and not be the fuck bothered. I mean, I have no real skills nowhere in America. I have no nothing that could earn me a living or anything like that. I'm gonna take these good $30 million and going on with life. That's what she said. She sure caught one from the soft top. Cassandra, you know I ain't lying. Child, they love paying for the white cooter. Mm-hmm. I believe it's somewhere between 25 and 30 million. Yep. Because think about it. Why would you not pay it when you losing endorsements and jobs all over the place? The man can say he's taking a break from ESPN. Bruh, they not paying you on this break. You basically just got fired. They might bring you back and you're going to go back willingly because you want that money. They'll ease you back in. We'll see you somewhere around week 3 or week 4. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I mean, well, hell, we're living in Trump's America. These people are real brazen nowadays. Hell, they might bring you back for the preseason. Who the fuck knows? Y'all, you were supposed to be on tour with big dick ass Chad Ochocinco. Chad, just call me. Just come and knock on my door, Chad. Just let me know when you're ready. But big dick ass Chad Ochocinco was supposed to be on tour with you, and you canceled his tour. Now you costing that man money. I'm just saying. All because you didn't want the people to know you a soft top. Baby, we already see and know who you are. Not discount sharp cheese, not sharp cheddar. Tony Busby got, because if she got 30 million, Tony Busby gonna get at least five of that. At least 5 to 10 of that. Mm-hmm. Easy. Oh, Chad dick pics all over the place. I think it's in the members only chat. Go to the I think it's in the members only chat in the celebrity news section. Go to the members only chat. I think it's in there, LV. You might have to scroll for a little bit, but I think we put it somewhere in there. Harold, is it in there? Xavier or no? Ask Xavier. I think it's in there in the members only chat. Go check. Child. Girl. But mama done got broke off. Just saying. You know what? Girl. In other news, wheelchair Jimmy, BBL Drizzy, Aubrey is in the news. So he still has this defamation lawsuit against UMG, Universal Music Group. So apparently, UMG is saying that they want Kendrick Lamar to now testify in this lawsuit. Mind you, UMG is Wheelchair Jimmy's record label. So UMG's lawyers put out a list of 9 people that they wanted to testify in this impending litigation. So Drake's name was on there. And Kendrick Lamar's name is on there as potential witnesses. This case is it's just a sham. It's a farce. Listen, you bringing way more attention to this wheelchair Jimmy than you need to. Just understand you are forever going to be that dude that got clowned. It's like the kid in high school that something they did embarrassing happened, and for the rest of their life, they known for that embarrassing thing. That's who you are, just on a bigger scale. You can do all the things you want to try to distract us and all of that stuff, lawsuits, putting out, videos of you flapping around your little floppy disk or dick or whatever that was you put out there with your little dick videos and shit. We don't want to see all of that shit. You're always going to be BBL Drizzy or Wheelchair Jimmy. You're a clown. You're a fucking clown. I mean, you and 68 of your loved ones will be crammed in a small little car coming out of it in front of the courthouse when it get time for the case. You're a whole fucking clown. We don't care. Child. Like, sir, you're making this so much worse than it has to be, Wheelchair Jimmy. You are. At this point, your reputation is just gone. You like the floppy disk? I mean, floppy dick or whatever it was? Child. Don't worry, Xavier have that in the members only chat for those who ain't seen it. It'll be down to the celebrity news in the members only chat if you need it. Shout out to the members. Moving on. Oh God. Xavier, ain't these one of the men you like? Sean Kingston, Drewski. Ain't this one of your boo things, Xavier? I'm just asking. Y'all know this the kind of dudes Xavier be going after. Xavier. Well, anyway, that on the left, that's Sean Kingston. On the right, that's his mama. No, that's not a man on the right. That's his mama. I don't know what happened to her hair. Don't ask me what happened to her hair. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know what's going on in the back of her head with them drip. I don't know. Do not ask me no questions about why that woman looked like that. I don't have a fuck thing to do with it, okay? Because I got the same questions you got, okay? I don't know why her whole head is bald. I don't know what these dreads is attached to. I don't know what's going on in the back of this woman's head. I don't know. I have no idea. Not Sean Kingston shaped like somebody's big mama. I don't know. Do not ask me no question. I don't have nothing to do with it. That is not what this is about, okay? That is not what this is about. Woo! Oh God, Xavier, ain't this one of your boo thing? Don't do that, Xavier. Drewski, Sean Kingston, it's about the same, Xavier. Don't try to act brand new, okay? I don't know what is going on here, y'all. Hey, Jay Parrish, what's going on? Y'all, I cannot explain what's going on in that woman's hair. We're not here to talk about that woman's hair or the lack thereof. Because I really want to know what's going on in the back here. Like, what is this hair attached to? And then you can see little things of hair over here on the sides a little bit. Like, I'm trying to understand. That's not what we're here for, okay? There's an actual story behind this. We are not supposed to be laughing at this man. This is somebody's mama, okay? Y'all can't be laughing at that woman. That is somebody's mother. Child. Woo, child. Lord. You not bumping persons with him? Xavier. Not is giving Coolio. May he rest in peace. I don't know. I'm trying to understand how she's scamming, but couldn't get her hair transplant. Oh God, y'all are silly. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out, Xavier. What are those braids, dreads attached to? Oh, y'all got me over here with real thug tears. Oh God. Ooh, child. I'm over here with real thug tears, playing around with y'all. I can't do this with y'all today. Bald head mamas can get it too. Well, then there's that. Hey, Karen D. Ain't they clowning in here today? We ain't even got to the damn story yet, and y'all over here is clowning on this woman's mug shot. Girl. Child. Oh, that ain't mugs. That ain't no AI, baby. That is real. That's the real. She smell like Cool 100 menthols in a box. Oh, girl. Cool 100, not Newport 100, Cool 100. That's what my grandfather smoked. Cool 100s in the box. Sure did. That's what my grandfather smoked. Drop top treads. Oh, girl. Where is the wig? The wig. Girl. Oh, God. I don't know, Xavier. We all trying to figure this out. I ain't even got to the damn story yet, and y'all over here clowning. Not is more hair on her lashes than on her. Nope. I'm not doing this with y'all. That's someone's mother, okay? That is someone's mother. Oh, God. I cannot with y'all. Whoo! That same eyeliner she used for that for them eyebrows, she could have used the pencil in, like you said, Terry, the pencil in a damn hairline. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Can I get to the story, y'all? Oh God. Okay, we gotta be serious, y'all. This is serious. This is cereal, people. This is cereal. All right. Janice Turner, 62-year-old mother of singer Sean Kingston, is asking a federal judge for mercy as she prepares for sentencing in a wire fraud case that could lock her up for decades. In a recent court filing, she requested a sentence of no more than 30 months, even though she faces up to 20 years for each of the 5 federal charges. Now she was convicted back in March for her role in a scheme that prosecutors say used fake financial documents and her son's celebrity status to obtain over $1 million in luxury goods, including cars, jewelry, and electronics. Despite being found guilty, her legal team is trying to say that she never personally benefited from the scam. I can believe she never benefited from it, because if she benefited, she would have got a damn wig. She would have had something on that damn head of hers if she benefited. Oh! 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 Lord, I'm not doing this with y'all today. Oh my God. What's even worse, they're saying they're going to deport that woman back to Jamaica after her prison time. Her lawyers are arguing that's going to mean permanent separation from her family. Well, ma'am, you should have thought about that. Baby, I don't have nothing to do with it. They say sentencing is on July 23rd. Hopefully you can get you a wig by then. Get you one more good wig. Maybe they'll show you some leniency. Please don't roll up in the courtroom like that, ma'am. Ma'am. Because if you roll up in my courtroom like that, I'm throwing a whole book at you. Baby, we keeping you locked up forever because that head should never see the light of day. Ever. Not just near the rest of your hair. I gotta move on. We don't have this type of time. Girl, y'all is over here clowning that man's wife. I mean, that man's mama. That's his mama. Lord. Oh, child, we gotta move on. Ma'am, I would tell you to go with God, but your hair already went with God. So yeah, just follow your hair and go with God. Go with God. Not why does Debo have dread? Y'all cannot be serious. We have to be serious, y'all. Not that's what Gray Pube's head look like. I believe Gray Pube's head do look like that. I believe that's how Karen head do look. I'm with you on that. Now I believe that's how Gray Pube's hair look. Karen D. Karen Huger. That's what her hair look like. I'm just saying. Let me go back away. Listen, y'all, we cannot be sitting up here. We have a whole dossier to get to. And y'all cannot be serious. We're going to have to get up off of here in about an hour. And we got like 5 million segments left. And y'all just want to sit here and clown this woman at her head. Oh, God. I'm really over here crying thug tears. Where is the wig? The wig. Man, we hope that by sentencing later this month that you get one more good wig. Okay? Go get that wig. Okay, we gotta move. We gotta be serious, y'all. We have to be serious, okay? It's not a laughing matter. This is cereal, people. This is cereal. Lord. Right. Whew. Oh, God. But she can wear it down to sentencing, maybe, hopefully. Baby, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. To be fair, her hero. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it, ma'am. Oh my Lord. I just cannot with y'all. Okay, we gotta move on. We're serious now. This is real serious. Okay. Okay. Megan Good. She said she's ready for motherhood. She said it ain't enough that Jonathan Majors is sticking his big fat long dick up in her coochie and beating her blocks in and plunging her womb with it and throwing his weight behind it with all of the muscles and shit. She says it's not enough that he's displacing her internal organs multiple times on a daily basis. She says she ready. She says she ready. She says she hoping to have two children with him. Now you know he already got a daughter that's 12 years old, but she says she ready. She said, "quote I'm super ready." End of quote. Well, baby, listen, I bet you is ready because if you getting your box beat in with something that big, it's like giving birth to a baby every time y'all have sex. So I'm sure you ready for real. Baby, you got to take all of that. Child, I'm sure. I'm sure you is ready. Hey, well, why I got to get middle fingers, D, huh? Why what I did? Not her head. I'm not. Y'all are still clowning this woman's head. Hey, Quintessential, what's going on, boo? Hey, Uncle Jamie, and why are you late to class? Child, um, I ain't got nothing to do with this, okay? The woman said she's ready to give birth. Baby, okay, ma'am. Okay, okay. Go with God. Um, where we at? So during this past weekend was the All-Star weekend for the WNBA. And um during their warm-ups, players from the WNBA wore the shirts that you see there that says "Pay us what you owe us," and expressing the fact that we know that the WNBA players are grossly underpaid, so much so that's why they end up having to go overseas so they can get money. That's how Brittany Griner ended up in Russia, because most of the all of the good WNBA players end up going overseas to get money and endorsement deals because they pay much better. And the NBA, which makes all of this money hand over fist, refuses to pay them. And now that the ratings for the WNBA is going up, people want to see, people are watching women's basketball much more now, and they still ain't paying these women. The women say just pay them their coins and stop playing with them. If I was y'all, I would have a walkout. Listen, just have a walkout. I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, we're praying that y'all get y'all money, but we would spend a little more time on this. But we have a whole dossier we got to get to. We spent too much time on that woman's wig, or on this. Wait, there it is. There. We spent too much time on this. We don't have time. We are here in solidarity with y'all WNBA, but we still are trying to figure out what happened to this woman's head and her hair. That's all we care about today, okay? We are here in solidarity with y'all, okay? Please be clear. We are here in solidarity with y'all. But right now, the real story is, where the fuck is this woman's hair? And where's the wig that she's supposed to have on? I did not see you, Uncle Jay. I would not ignore you. God, I did not see you. Anyway, moving on. Don't he look real cute, y'all? That's Dante Jones. I remember when he was with Duke. He used to play for Duke. He's now an assistant coach for the Los Angeles Clippers. Ain't he fine as fuck? He real fine, huh? He real fine, huh? Well, this is also Dante Jones. Oh yeah, you saw it just like I did. Baby, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Don't ask me no questions. I have no idea. Do not ask me no questions. I don't know what's happening, y'all. I don't know where you're going that you needed to check your booty hole to make sure it was ready. Maybe some of y'all ain't catch it. Here's the video. Y'all got a lot going on today. Y'all have a lot going on. Y'all have a lot going on today. I don't know. I don't. I don't think he touched this note. I think he was smelling it. But the fact that you had to wipe a few times on that wall to get up, and somebody that's in the middle of the hallway, somebody's got to walk by your little shit stains on the wall. Where the fuck are you going, sir? That you got to make sure your booty hole is clean. What's going on up in the booty chute? Up the booty chute. Ow, the booty chute. Get up the booty chute. Ow, the booty chute. What's going on up the booty chute, sir? What do you have going on that you have to... You went up in your ass. You went up in your asshole, took your finger out, smelt it, and was like, ooh, and then smeared whatever it was that was left on your fingers down to on the wall of these people's apartment. I don't know if that's your apartment. No, it wasn't the nutsack. It was. You gotta watch the video. Tracy ain't see the video, y'all. We gotta play the video one more time for Tracy. This really could have been our video breakdown of the day, because we need to break this down to figure out what's going on here. You and your butt crumbs and stuff, sir. Sir, you and your butt crumbs that you got going on. Look at this one. Look at this one here. Look at this one here. Look at Xavier. This is why people cannot sit next to Xavier for the first 6 weeks they get here. Don't do dude wipe. I love dude wipes. I don't even think dude wipes could help him. If you get dude wipes, the shea butter, dude wipes are the best ones. Them the best ones. They'll change your life. The shea butter ones. Yana said the better question is why you ain't got a clean booty hole. Why is your ass crack dirty? Where are you going that before you go up the stairs, you have to check your booty hole and your ass crack? Because you look like you stuck that finger up in there. At least I hope you did. I hope you weren't on the outside. You weren't perianal and still had that much dookie that you had to wipe it on the walls of these people elevator. You too fine for that. Right, he was there a good amount of time. Baby, I don't know. I have no idea. Listen, I don't know what's happening, okay? I don't know what's happening. Oh my God. How did we get here? God. It could be that. It could be that, the informed. It could be that. Sir, this is so unfortunate. Oh, well, we ain't got nothing to do with it. It's so appropriate. Larry, we need you because we done had a lot going on in the dossier segment. Larry, where you at, Larry? Because we can't take it no more. We need you. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late, great Larry Byers to help us usher in our sugar spike segment because we is spiking over here.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That it gave. his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe
Major sugar spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. We sure appreciate you. Child, in our first sugar spiky second sugar spike moment. Oh, child. Lord. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's what I said, Jay Parrish. Oh, well. Oh, well. Girl. Anyway, we have several distractions in the sugar spiky segment because these people want us to be distracted. So we're gonna get through some of these distractions, but we also gonna cover the shit that we gonna keep our necks on these fuckers about. Okay, we could walk and chew gum at the same time, and this administration doesn't seem to believe that we can walk and chew gum at the same time. Okay. So we're gonna walk and chew gum. We will notate your distractions, and we will also keep our foot on your necks with some other stuff. Now, what you see there are the current logos for the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Guardians. Excuse me. Now, some of you all that are into sports may know that it was formerly they were formerly called the Washington Redskins and the Cleveland Indians, but over decades and decades of backlash, they finally changed it. Well, yesterday, your president called on the Washington Commanders and Cleveland Guardians to change their names back to the Redskins and Indians, respectively, saying, quote, there is a big clamoring, end of quote, to undo the rebranding of recent years. He went on to say on Truth Social, quote, the Washington whatevers should immediately change their name back to the Washington Redskins football team. There is a big clamoring for this. Likewise, the Cleveland Indians, one of the 6 original baseball teams with a storied past, our great Indian people in massive numbers want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systematically being taken away from them. Times are different now than they were 3 or 4 years ago. We are a country of passion and common sense. Owners, get it done. End of quote. Now, we know the term redskin is considered a racial slur by Native Americans. Similarly, calling these people Indians when y'all got that stupid ass name because stupid ass Christopher Columbus and them thought they were in fucking India when they were on the other side of the fucking world. And you continuing to call these people Indian when they're not Indian. They're actual people that are Indian from the country India. You stupid ass dick fucks. Now, also on Truth Social, he said, quote, he said that if the Washington Commanders didn't change, quote, if they don't change their name back, end of quote, he might try to block plans for their new stadium. The owners of Cleveland Guardians baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political and widely seen as a Trump supporter, he has lost 3. Your president pounced on that and said, quote, the owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, is very political, has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to the Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. End of quote. He then went on to say, quote, Indians are being treated very unfairly. Make Indians great again. MIGA, MIGA, end of quote. Y'all cannot expect me to take these people seriously. Y'all really couldn't expect me to take these people seriously. I mean, this is what we got going. This is a complete and utter distraction from all the shit they got going on with these Epstein files, with the fact that they're about to take people's money from them, and a distraction from what I'm about to read right here. Now, here's what one of the stories that they're trying to distract you from. Pay attention here. Here's the headline. Trump's EPA eliminates Research and Development Office and begins layoffs. The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, said on Friday that it is eliminating its research and development arm and reducing agency staff by thousands of employees. One union leader said the moves, quote, will devastate public health in our country, end of quote. The agency's Office of Research and Development, known as ORD, has long provided the scientific underpinnings for the EPA's mission to protect the environment and human health. The EPA said in May it would shift its scientific expertise and research efforts to program offices that focus on major issues such as air and water. The agency said on Friday it is creating a new Office of Applied Science and Environmental Solutions that will focus on research and science, quote, more than ever before, end of quote. Once fully implemented, the changes will save the EPA nearly $750 million, one official said. Representative Zoe Lofgren of California, the top Democrat on the House Science Committee, called the elimination of the research office, quote, a travesty, end of quote. She went on to say, quote, the Trump administration is firing hardworking scientists while employing political appointees whose job it is to lie incessantly to Congress and to the American people. The obliteration of ORD will have generational impacts on Americans' health and safety, end of quote. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin said in a statement that the changes announced Friday would ensure the agency, quote, is better equipped than ever to deliver on our core mission of protecting human health and the environment while powering the great American comeback, end of quote. You should also know that Lee Zeldin is a staunch climate change denier. The EPA also said it is beginning to process the process to eliminate thousands of jobs following a Supreme Court ruling last week that cleared the way for Donald Trump's plans to downsize the federal workforce, despite warnings that critical government services will be lost and hundreds of thousands of federal employees will be out of their jobs. Total staffing at the EPA will go down to 12,448 jobs, a reduction of more than 3,700 employees and nearly 23%, excuse me, from staffing levels in January when the president took office. Now, the Office of Research and Development is the heart and brain of the EPA and is where most of their scientific backing comes from. According to Justin Chen, president of the American Federation of Government Employees, Council number 238, he said, quote, without it, we don't have the means to assess impacts on human health and the environment. Its destruction will devastate public health in our country, end of quote. The research office, EPA's main science arm, currently has 1,540 positions, excluding special government employees and public health officers, according to agency documents reviewed by Democratic staff on the House Science panel earlier this year. As many as 1,155 chemists, biologists, toxicologists, and other scientists could be laid off. That's 1,155 of the 1,540 staff members. These people are trying to kill us. These people are fucking trying to kill us. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's stuff like this that they're trying to distract us from, because talking about cutting scientists from the EPA doesn't catch the news, isn't something that leads the front page, but could be devastating to the lives and health of people across this country. This is the kind of stuff that they want to do all of this other stuff to distract you from. They want to distract you from the fact that they are eliminating things in the federal government designed to protect the citizens of this country. You are eliminating scientists from the Environmental Protection Agency and putting acolytes and sycophants in there to do your bidding and lie to the American public. This is dangerous. This is just as dangerous as downsizing the National Weather Service and NOAA and the Hurricane Center, the National Hurricane Center. This is dangerous. People are going to die. In more sugar spiky news, trigger warning. I'm just going to let you know, trigger warning. If you are easily triggered, please exit. Come back in about 5 minutes. This is a trigger warning. I'm just going to be honest with you. An Indiana mother is behind bars after allegedly attempting to arrange a disturbing transaction involving her 7-month-old daughter. Involving her 7-month-old daughter. I just can't.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So long, well, I want to fight. Daddy gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
I wish somebody help me.
I'm sorry, y'all. I felt the spike coming. I needed that. Authorities say 32-year-old Morgan Stapp offered her infant to a man she met on Snapchat in exchange for $400. According to a probable cause affidavit, she allegedly messaged the man saying, quote, "You can fuck her for $400, half now, rest after. I'll send my address. I do live alone and her dad is not in the picture." End of fucking quote. I don't want to know anymore. I don't. I do not want to know anymore. I don't want to know any more of this story. I don't have the energy. I cannot. I don't know. I don't want to know any more parts of this story. I don't want to know. Ma'am, I cannot even say that there's a spot for you in the 9th level of hell, because I don't know that you deserve that good a treatment. Nope. Can't do it. Won't do it. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Here's another story that they're trying to distract us from with all of their antics. Most of the 24 million people in Affordable Care Act health plans face a potential double-digit premium increase along with a sharp drop in federal subsidies that most consumers depend on to buy the coverage. Insurers want higher premiums to cover the usual uh, medical costs, to cover the usual rising medical and labor costs and usage, but are tacking on extra percentage point increases in their 2026 rate proposals to cover the effects of policy changes advanced by the Trump administration and the Republican-led Congress. One key factor built into their filings with state insurance departments is uncertainty over whether Congress allows more generous COVID-era ACA tax subsidies to expire at the end of December. According to Joanne Volk, co-director of the Center on Health Insurance Reforms at Georgetown University, she said, quote, the out-of-pocket change for individuals will be immense, and many won't actually be able to make ends meet and pay premiums, so they will go uninsured, end of quote. They're also projecting that there will be the higher subsidies will expire in December, and thus insurance premiums will be among the first financial pains felt by healthcare consumers after policy priorities put forward by this administration and Republicans take effect. Many other changes, such as additional paperwork requirements and spending cuts to Medicaid, won't occur for at least another year. But spiking ACA premiums as the nation heads into key midterm elections invite political pushback. Some on Capitol Hill are exploring ways to temper the subsidy reductions. These people voted for this. Members of Congress voted for this. This is going to take effect come January 1. And now like they told you all, many of them did not read through this legislation. They simply listened to their God King and voted for it. And now people are not going to be able to afford, even people on the ACA, they will not be able to afford their premiums and are going to go uninsured. And then for those of us who are insured, we're going to have to bear the brunt of it, because these people are just going to go to the emergency rooms and start to just tackle on all of these this medical debt. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we reported that they're adding medical debt back to your credit scores. But this when people just go to emergency rooms, that causes the premiums for people who do have insurance to go up, because they have to subsidize some way to fund these medical bills and to pay healthcare employees, healthcare professionals. So all of us are going to be affected, whether or not you're on the ACA or have your own private insurance companies with your employers. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. In more sugar spiky news. On the left, that's Senator Mark Warner of the great state of the Commonwealth of Virginia. On the right is fuck bitch extraordinaire Tulsi Gabbard. Now they done got themselves into a pissing contest. He's vice chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee. And he went in on Tulsi Gabbard's bitch ass. He said, he was speaking to a moderator at the Aspen Security Forum in Colorado and said, quote, Tulsi Gabbard is not competent to be the director of national intelligence. I believe she is trying to politicize the workforce and work product, and that makes America less safe, end of quote. His comments came just after she released a Friday report alleging that Barack Obama era officials engaged in quote treason in a quote treasonous conspiracy, end of quote, to alter intelligence regarding Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. She said, quote, their goal was to subvert the will of the American people and enact what was essentially a years-long coup with the objective of trying to usurp the president from fulfilling the mandate bestowed upon him by the American people, end of quote. The intelligence community has long concluded that Russia sought to influence the 2016 presidential election. Senator Warner, he's later on Friday railed against that bitch right there, Tulsi Gabbard's report in a statement citing the Senate Intelligence Committee's investigation, which, quote, reaffirmed that the Russian government directed extensive activity against U.S. election infrastructure, end of quote. He went on to say, quote, this conclusion was supported on a unanimous basis by every single Democrat and Republican on the committee, end of quote. She then came back on X and said he was a loser, because there's your retort. That's what I'm looking for my government officials to do, go on Twitter and say someone's a loser, right? The woman was on Twitter saying that President Obama should be arrested, right? She was on Twitter saying that President Obama should be arrested. This was happening over the weekend. And what do we have? Oh, no. This morning, we have this. After she did what she did, saying that President Obama should be arrested, this morning, your president then posted or reposted AI images, AI video. Here's the video that he posted. Now, this is what your president of these yet to be United States of America is reposting on his social media accounts of the FBI arresting a former president of these yet to be United States of America. Mind you, this is the same man who is on record during the campaign saying that he would use the FBI for retribution against anybody he politically has a problem with. He said that and meant that. And now we have people acting like, oh, this is just not, that's just him being him. These people are serious, very serious. And I told y'all that we were already in the middle of an authoritarian dictatorship. And the fact that you all have people out here acting like there's nothing to see here, this is all so innocent, is the problem. Now, granted, this is still yet another distraction. All of this shit is yet another distraction. A distraction for this story, for stories like this one here. The USDA recently announced that race and gender will no longer be deciding factors when giving out increased benefits to programs. This decision comes as the final rule where the agricultural department said the quote socially disadvantaged end of quote designation for racial minorities and women will no longer be used in key programs. This will affect the Natural Resources Conservation Service, Farm Service Agency, Rural Business Cooperative Services, and other agencies. The USDA's decision is a result of President Donald Trump's executive order to undo all diversity, equity, and inclusion aspects in the federal government. The department said it does not have an interest in correcting historical discrimination since it has made extensive progress so far. According to who? With this announcement, the USDA Secretary Brooke Rollins said it will be impartial to race. Secretary Rollins said in a statement, quote, President Trump has directed the cabinet to scrutinize all programs for illegal and unfair discrimination. As long as I am Secretary of Agriculture, when we find leftover Biden discrimination in our programs, we will hold those persons who have committed these insidious acts accountable and take swift action, end of quote. A House Agriculture Committee member, Representative Chantel Brown of Ohio, said this 1900 socially disadvantaged designation has helped farmers of color gain access to land and credit in USDA agencies. She went on to say, quote, this move isn't about fairness or efficiency. It's about erasing history and stripping the tools that help level the playing field. USDA must be held accountable, and Congress must act to protect the farmers this country has long ignored, end of quote. Now, you'll recall the Biden administration put programs and subsidies in place in that infrastructure bill that they passed a few years back that was designed to help Black farmers that was being overwhelmingly disenfranchised and not included in a lot of the buyouts and subsidies and things that the that the USDA was doing for white farmers. Black and women farmers weren't being given those same subsidies and government buyouts and things like that. And so the Biden administration put things in place to help level the playing field for Black farmers and women farmers. And now they said, to hell with that. We're only here for white men. Fuck everybody else. And now they're gonna put all of these distractions out there so that we're not paying attention to what they're doing behind the scenes. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. Can and will. In more sugar spiky news. Now, this video has gone viral. If you have not seen it and you are easily triggered, just go ahead. We are going to play the video because you need to see the video. But this video has gone viral. And just in case there are some of you all that did not see it. Wait, where's the video? Did I not upload the video? Hold on, y'all. I know I got this video. Did I not upload this video? Hold on, y'all. I might have forgot to upload this one. Hold on. Give me just a second. But while that's uploading, if you need to check out and come back and see us in a moment, then you can do that. We are going to play the video.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go
Hold
for
on,
it.
hold on. Let me make that big. Hold on. Now let me set this up. This is in Jacksonville, Florida. The officers pulled him over because this is the young man's name is William McNeil Jr. Now, Jacksonville police, sheriff's office, I should say, pulled him over because they said he didn't have his headlights on. It was still daytime and it was not raining. It was still daytime. It was not raining. He's trying to figure out why they're trying to pull him over for not having his headlights on. And so the police officer you hear him talking to at the beginning says, well, by law, you need to have your headlights on, which is not true. And he was like, well, can you show me the law? And he was like, well, we don't have to show you the law. And he said, well, can you call your supervisor? Which you're allowed to ask for, okay? For those who haven't seen it, here's the video.
Can you call your supervisor? All right, go for it. Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands. Here.
Officers then opening the driver door, unfastening his seatbelt, and pull McNeil out of the car. Several more officers come over. One can be seen striking McNeil again in the face before they wrestle him to the ground, out of view of camera, with commands of stop fighting and stop resisting. News4Jack spoke with McNeil on the phone. He says it took a lot to get to the point where he felt he could share that video online.
It took me a minute to mentally be able to even post the video, because I knew I would have to see it multiple times. And yeah, looking at the video used to bother with my mind a lot, and I would get flashbacks and stuff like that, PTSD stuff, and I just didn't like that. But now I'm good, and now I need to fight this.
Sheriff TK Waters putting out a statement on social media today saying, "We are aware of a video circulating on social media showing a traffic stop represented to be from February 19th, 2025. We have launched an internal investigation into it and the circumstances surrounding this incident. We hold our officers to the highest standards and are committed to thoroughly determining exactly what occurred." And News4Jack's just got the arrest report in this case. We continue to work through the details in that report, but in it, the officer says he saw McNeil at a stop sign without his head and taillights on, but also says he did not have his seatbelt on during inclement weather. And according to court records, both of those charges were dismissed. He was adjudicated guilty for resisting arrest without violence and driving on a suspended license.
Now, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office ain't shit. Let me be clear. Them bitches ain't shit. We have reported on Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and they raggedy ass Sheriff TK Waters all the time. This is the same Sheriff's Office we reported on a couple months back when the man got pulled over and the stupid ass white sheriff's deputy lady shot the man in his leg with the man's gun because she didn't know how to take the fucking gun off. You stupid ass bitches. This is the same sheriff's office who we reported on this channel as well when they dragged that man down the block. And this same sheriff has protected and shielded his sheriff's deputy every single time. And listen, this is why I say it ain't a white police officer situation. It's a police officer situation because there's always some black, especially with this Jacksonville JSO Sheriff's Office. It'd be the black people just as bad as the white officers doing the same thing. This is a culture within policing. Because if you look at the video, the black officers are right there with the same fuck shit. The sheriff of Jacksonville sheriff is a black man. TK Waters is a black man. He is. Now, people ask, why is this just coming out now? One, because Jacksonville Sheriff's Office refused to put out body cam video, refused to put that out. This is his video, as you can see from his dash cam, that he had to put out. And like he said, he was having PTSD. He didn't want to put it out until he could deal with all of this, the video going viral and being all over the place all the time. A mess. Now, if Lil Baby is in here, Lil Baby, I'm hearing that he may be a rattler. That's what I'm hearing, Lil Baby. I got to check that, but some of my people are on top of that. You may find out before me, Lil Baby. But this is a mess. They literally convicted him of resisting arrest. How? Where's the resisting? I'm trying to figure that out. Where's the resisting arrest? Exactly. We all need dash cams. There's also an app, and I can't remember the name of the app, but it's an app that if you get pulled over, you press the app immediately calls someone on your phone so that there's someone else to witness. And it comes through the loudspeaker, they can hear, and everything is recorded at that point. I can't remember the name of the app. I should have wrote it down. But you have a designated person that it will call, and they will either be on FaceTime or on the phone itself, and everything will be recorded so someone else can actually witness what's going on with you if you don't feel safe. There's an app, I can't remember the name of the app, but a black mother created the app because of what happened to her son. I can't remember the name of the app, Karen D. I'll find it and I'll put it out there. But this is happening. This is par for the course. This is the norm. This is the norm. In other sugar spiky news, damn, it's already 6:30. We're not going. Oh dear God. Well, who is that? That's Brian Hooker. Who is Brian Hooker? He's a prominent anti-vaxxer. Let me read this to you. One of the most prominent anti-vax activists in the country says he caught measles in West Texas and then traveled back home. However, he seems not to have alerted local authorities of his illness, which means the highly transmissible virus may have been spread in his hometown. Now, Brian Hooker, who is chief scientific officer now of the Children's Health Defense, filmed an interview in West Texas in March with the parents of a 6-year-old child who died from measles, the first measles death in the U.S. in a decade. The video promoted several dangerous myths about the MMR vaccine. 2 doses of the vaccine are 97% effective at preventing measles. And as we know, the measles virus can be deadly and cause lifelong harm. Now, Mr. Hooker and Polly Tommy, an anti-vaccine filmmaker with the Children's Health Defense, also interviewed other families in the Mennonite, Texas area, and they visited the medical office of Ben Edwards while patients and Edwards himself had symptomatic measles. Mr. Hooker then traveled home to Redding, California, and developed measles and the symptoms from measles. A mess. A mess. I told y'all the other day, I fully expect this stuff to continue to spread. And when this measles virus mutates and has a mutation not covered in the MMR vaccine, we're going to have a whole problem. Because as you can see, the EPA ain't shit. The CDC now, because of this administration, ain't shit. The NIH right now ain't shit. So who knows what's going to happen? The amount of deaths we're going to see. God be with us. In our last sugar spiky story, not so bad in terms of spiking. I'm gonna cover this real fast. I'm gonna probably have to do more on this later in the week because I do want to do this story justice. The guy you see there is Omar Fateh. Now Omar Fateh has now gotten the endorsement of the Democratic Party in Minnesota. He is a Democratic Socialist member of the Minnesota State Senate, and he has gotten the endorsement to become mayor of the city of Minneapolis. Why is this important? Because this is another progressive. He's also the first Somali American and Muslim elected member of the state Senate within Minnesota, but he could become another uh, uh, um, progressive and Muslim mayor in a major U.S. city. I want to do this justice, but I don't have the time today to do it. I'm going to come back to this probably tomorrow so I can give this the space and bandwidth that we need. But this is being compared to the Zoran Mamdani primary win, and is hoping to change the face of the Democratic Party so as to get more progressives in seats that matter. I'm going to do more on this probably tomorrow so I can give it the justice that it needs. I might even be able to convince Cams to come on and talk about it with me. All right. Now is a great time, if you should so choose. We have been having a phenomenal time in here today, y'all. Now is the good time to hit the like button, share the video out, and donate to the platform. We're trying to keep the lights on, so it's not mandatory, but if you should so choose, there's the QR code for you to donate to the platform. We're over here doing the Lord's work. Okay? All right. It's time for our old school gospel feature. Now, I told y'all the old school gospel feature, the song is old school, but the performance is not that. The performance is like maybe about 20 years old now. And it's not a long feature. It's real quick. So y'all sit back and relax and enjoy this quick gospel, old school gospel feature. Now, before we get to it, just in case I have to say this each time, if the dreaded copyright bot gets us and the screen goes gray and says this video is not available, don't go nowhere. Wait right there. Give it a minute or two. We'll be right back on. Don't go nowhere. If you get the dreaded gray box saying this video is not available, don't go nowhere. Stay where you are. I'll be back up in like a minute or two once the bot sees that there's no longer the video playing. All right. So this week's old school gospel feature is "The Lord is Blessing Me" by our girl Fanny. Enjoy, Fanny.
Right
listen. Hey! We have been robbed of a good Fanny gospel album. Y'all better not do us with Fanny like y'all did us with Whitney. We were robbed of a Whitney gospel album in the late 80s. After that second album, we were supposed to get a gospel album from Whitney. And we need us a good Fanny gospel album. I almost ran around. Well, y'all almost had me running around. Cha. We have been robbed all this time of a good Fanny gospel album. Okay? Fanny gonna holler. If Fanny don't do nothing else, mama gonna holler. She working on one? Child. And get you some good. I need a song by Richard Smallwood on there. I need a Donald Lawrence song. Of course, I know Ricky gonna be somewhere. Ricky Dillon gonna be somewhere in there. I just need you to have all of the people doing all of the things. Get you one by Hezekiah. Gonna get you one written by Fred Hammond. Get you one written by JPK, John P. Key. Get you all of the good greats to come write you one more good song. Give us some good Fanny gospel. Hey! We felt that one. All right, that was our gospel feature of the week. Lord is blessing me. Our girl Fanny. Come through, Fanny. It's time for this day in music. Y'all put in the chat what year y'all think we have for this day in music. What year are we doing for this day in music? I don't even remember. I did it last night, y'all. I don't even remember myself what year it is. And I'm tempted to look, but if I look, y'all gonna see it before I do. So, baby, listen. I don't forgot what y'all might give me the right answer, and I'll be done forgot my damn self. It's gonna be a surprise for all of us. Catherine Powell said 97. Little baby say 79, 92, 2004, 2005, 93, 89, 99. Let's see, the year. 1990. Okay. So we are looking at the top R&B singles, the top 10 R&B singles, the R&B charts on July 21st, 1990. This ought to be a decent year. How old were you in 1990s? I was 11. Number 10, listen. What's wrong with you? Come on, Anita. Why don't you tell me what we're gonna do now? What's wrong? Wrong with you? Come on, Anita Baker, talk to me. And how is this number 10? Girl. How is Anita Baker talk to me number 10? This was my shit. Anita Baker. Now, Lisa Stansfield, you can't deny it. Lisa Stansfield was a singing ass white woman now. It was back in the late 80s, early 90s. It was some singing ass white heifers. Tina Marie was doing her thing. Lisa Stansfield was doing her thing. Taylor Dane was doing her thing. And then was some hollering and singing ass white women. You can't deny it was a whole jam. Do you hear me? It was absolutely was. Number 8. Now, I Want It Now was not a good song to me. I remember the song from Cameo. It was not a good song. I don't even know how it made it on the top 10, but it was number 8. It was not a good song. Cameo. I Want It Now was not a good song. Vision of Love, Mariah Carey. I mean, need I say more? First album. First single. This was Mariah Carey's first single. Singing her fucking face off. Mama came out there singing her face off. That's why I don't entertain these people that don't put some respect on my queen's name. Because all of this about Mariah Carey and her vocal ability, baby, listen. You will never deny Mariah's vocal ability. Mama sings down. Came out the box singing down. Whatever. Anybody, I don't even entertain arguments. Listen, Regina Bell, This Is Love. Ow, Regina, This Is Love. Come on, Regina Bell. I love Regina Bell's voice. Love me some Regina Bell. Love me some Regina Bell. Mama sings down. Grammy Award winning Regina Bell, that is. Excuse me, let me put some respect on her name. Love Regina Bell. Glenn Jones. Now, Stay by Glenn Jones was popular. I didn't really care for it. But Stay was a very popular song at that time. Very popular at that time. Okay. Listen, After 7, Can't Stop. Ow. How I feel. I'm thinking on you, you thinking on me, we thinking on me. Well, I can't stop. Ow, ow. How I feel. I'm thinking on you. We come on now. After 7, Can't Stop. Babyface, Older Brothers. This was a whole bop. Absolutely was. You know, Kevon Edmonds be singing his face off, okay? Mickey Howard, listen. This remake, Till You Come Back to Me. That's what I'm gonna do. Come on for this remake. It was jamming. Jamming. Now, some people might like it better than Hate Retha's version. Okay? I personally like the Mickey Howard version better than Hate Retha's version. But, you know, Hate Retha did her thing too. But this was a whole situation. Mickey Howard is a singing something now. You know, Mickey Howard be singing her face off. She's a singing something. I wanna up on your door, tap on your window pane. I'm just saying. She took your man. Well, who is your man that she took? Who is your man? Lord. Number 2, Make You Sweat by Keith Sweat. Now listen. Let me tell kiddos, let me help y'all understand something. Anything that Keith Sweat put out between 1986 and about 1992 was a hit. That's all Keith Sweat did at the time, was to make hits and hits and hits. Baby, Keith Sweat put out a song and the women lost their fucking mind. Very slept on though. Very slept on because Keith Sweat songs would top the R&B charts, whereas Bobby Brown would get a lot more commercial crossover. Bobby Brown had a lot of good songs at that time too. He got more crossover with the white people, and so he did a lot of the Billboard Top 100. Whereas Keith Sweat, all his shit topped the charts in the R&B charts because the black people was listening to Keith Sweat. The women's is the girls. Oh, they loved them some Keith Sweat. Make You Sweat was another one of those bangers. And then you had the number one song, Johnny Gill. You got to say my. You sure look good tonight. Ow! Come on now. Put on your red dress. I'm just saying. Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill, like Lufa. They were singing stuff about that they were singing and Tevin. They were singing songs to the ladies, but we already knew what it was about, Johnny. Come on now, Johnny. Come on now. Johnny, you and it was a whole bunch of y'all singing to the women, and y'all ain't want no parts of the women's is. Let's just be clear. Child. That mug is beat down now. Baby, I don't know how many coats of makeup and foundation he got on, but girl, that mug is beat down, honey. Beat down. He used to be half naked in the videos all the time back then, too. Did. If you go back, like on his song, and rub you the right way. He used to be naked all the time. Child, they was getting it down, Ellen. Getting it down. So let's recap. Number 10, Talk to Me by Anita Baker. Number 9, You Can't Deny It by Lisa Stansfield. Number 8, I Want It Now by Cameo. Number 7, Vision of Love, Queen Mariah Carey. Number 6, This Is Love, Regina Belle. Love that song. Number 5, Stay by Glenn Jones. That's a singing fool too. Glenn Jones is a singing fool. Number 7, Can't Stop by After 7. Not number 7, number 4, excuse me. Number 4, Can't Stop by After 7. Number 3, Until You Come Back to Me by Mickey Howard. Number 2, Make You Sweat by Keith Sweat. And the number 1 song, R&B song on July 21st, 1990 was My by Johnny Gill. Phenomenal list. Child, didn't he stay naked back in the day? Always having his clothes off with that. He did have muscles. Now he had a nice body back there with all of that chocolatey brown skin. Child. Oh yes, I do know that song, Tracy W. My first Johnny Gill song that I remember is Perfect Combination with him and Stacey Lattisaw. That's the first I ever heard of Johnny Gill. It's him and Stacey Lattisaw with Perfect Combination. A perfect combination. Love plus you and me. Perfect combination. All right, it's time for our video breakdowns. Child. Baby, I don't have the voice right now to do Vision of Love. I ain't got it. The voice ain't there right now. I'm still recuperating. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. See, yeah, the voice ain't quite there yet. Ain't quite there yet. All right, we have 3 video breakdowns. If you're squeamish, they might be bothersome. Well, they're not too bad. Here's the first video.
There it is, baby. Take that off. Yeah, use that for some extra gravy or something. Wow. Wow. The limited edition. Wow. Kentucky Fried Coochie, baby. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Can y'all explain to me why that's a thing? Why? Why would you want to stick your stuff into a bucket of cake? I'm just not gonna ask no questions. Interesting. I'd love to hear that story, Felicia. Baby, I don't know Harold. Harold, I don't. I'm trying to contemplate why. And bro was real happy about it. I mean, bro was real excited. Ow! I'm not playing with you, Terrence. I'm not playing with you. D. Johnson say this is when I walk out of the room. Okay. Right. He did start off talking about extra gravy. Extra gravy. Here's video number 2. I cannot. I cannot do this with y'all today. I cannot do this with y'all today. I cannot. Oh my God. Oh God, I cannot do this with y'all today. I cannot. Oh, we have video breakdown number 3. Cause y'all ladies, y'all not just go laugh at us and think we don't have something. Our last video is for the ladies. Y'all gonna just keep laughing at us menses. Here's the video for the ladies.
Just imagine your nurse friend tell you this what happens to one of their patients.
Able to stop climaxing and coming for like 72 hours straight. She's walking, coming nonstop. She needs to be examined. And what they find is, ready for it? Maggots. Tons of maggots crawling around in there, hitting her G-spot. They didn't have any lubricant, so they used mayonnaise.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cause like y'all, when I first heard it, I did this. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know what you looking at me crazy for, Paul. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it, Terrence. The people say they down here using mayonnaise. They have no lube. And they around here using mayonnaise, okay? I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it, y'all. Y'all asking me questions like I got anything to do with this. Leave me out of it. Faye, I ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? I don't know. I don't know. And are you using like Hellman's or are you using Miracle Whip? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Does it matter? I don't eat condiments, so I have no use for mayonnaise. I don't eat condiments at all, so I have no use for mayonnaise. Obviously, they do. I mean, y'all couldn't just go old school and use City Lube, okay? Like the rest of us, a good, City Lube, as we like to call it, spit. We call it City Lube, okay? Because we from the city, and when you ain't got none, you use City Lube. I mean, City Lube ain't want no parts of that. Fucking mayonnaise. I don't even eat mayonnaise, so why would I want to put? Ew. I don't eat condoms. That's nasty. Listen, these are people that need to be deported. You might be right about that. You might be right about that. Child. I know they have ridiculous stories. Listen, we can't take no more. It's that time, y'all. We've been on here 2.5 hours. Somebody go look and see it's really be live yet. Felicia say she's not with all of that sick shit. And that's coming from our girl Felicia. We love her. Listen. You know what? Jesus God. This is why we can't have nice things. Listen, I don't know. Somebody had to get up and go to the refrigerator and go get that mayonnaise. Thank you, Xavier. So, it's time for our palate cleanses on the way out. We've had a great time today. A phenomenal. Hold on 1 second. Listen. One more time. Hold on. Because I think we need this one more time. One more time. There you go. Before we do our palate cleanses, I just felt the urge. I felt like y'all needed that in y'all life. Because we still trying to figure out this mystery. I just need to take her face. Let me see if I can crop this just to have her face. Hold on. We'll need Sean Kingston. We just need hers. There we go. Okay. There it is right there. There we go. Just her. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Because we still ain't figured it out. Not mayonnaise, lettuce, and vagina. You know what? Oh. We still trying to figure out. Not Stevie Wonder by the head. I had to take us back to this, y'all. We may need to make her we may need to make an emoji out of her. I'm just saying. Cause that head right there, baby, listen. It gives a new meaning to the phrase mayonnaise mama. Now when I call somebody the mayonnaise mama, y'all know why. Woo. Not where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is this woman's hairline? Ow! Child. Where in the world is this woman's hairline? Ow! Where in the world is this woman's hairline? Ow! We got to get out of here, y'all. We have had a good the fuck ass time. And we have clowned for this Manic Monday like we always clown. Thank you, LV, for your Cash App for supporting the platform. Thank you, LV. It is much obliged and much appreciated. Thank you, my love. LV sent the Cash App over. We sure appreciate it. We sure do. We be over here working hard. Uh-huh. Anyway, let's do our ma'am, get off our screen. Get off our screen. Go with your hairline and go with God. Lord. Don't try to put yourself in the in with that lady, because we know you, Faye. Faye, you're not gonna have 5 dreads all the way in the back like you stunting on the people. We know you, Faye. Faye, we know you gonna have it together. You is not gonna have 5 pieces of dreads that we don't know what they hanging off of in the back of your head, Faye. We already know. You know, a good wig goes a long way. Child. A good wig goes a long way. It's time for our palate cleansers on the way out. Is y'all ready for the palate cleansers? Because I am. I'm hungry. I need to go get something. Oh, this how we starting? Okay. Lord. This how we starting? The palate cleansers? God. Oh, hey, pretty lady. Good old dark chocolate. Palate cleansers coming through strong. Strong. Come through, palate cleansers. Okay. That's somebody uncle. Somebody daddy. That's somebody daddy. Oh, that's a lot of booty. In Miami, we'll say that's a lot of boongie. She got a big boongie. That's how we say it in Miami. Hello, sir. Oh, that's too much muscle for me. I can't do nothing with all that. That's too much muscle for me. Hey, pretty lady. That's a lot of booty, too. Check. Got a lot of booty. Check. Got a lot of booty. Check. Got a lot of booty. Meantime, ow. I mean, if you didn't have these Omega Sci-Fi brands, these Q brands, you might be cute, but them Q brands make you ugly. You might be crude, but the fact that you wear the purple and gold, that just took you down a few notches. Hey. Okay. My computer already, it's only when we get to the palate cleansers do you want to act up. It's only, well, Chef Don had to come back out and remind y'all that he's a top and he likes a good booty. That's what Chef Don said. You need to go ask him. Y'all notice he came out the bushes for the palate cleansers? Oh, nasty self. He real mannish, y'all. Oh, this man was so fine, y'all. I had to put him twice. He was real crude. He was out doing some yard work, and I had to get 2 pictures of him. He was real crude. Okay, lady, I need to get to the man. There he go again. Oh, ain't he crude? Ooh, child. Lord. I saw him and I said, I just knew y'all would love him. Hey, pretty lady. He looked like he I keep that to myself. Just come talk to me. Look at Butterfly. She came out and said, yes, sir. Hey, sir. That's a lot of booty, too. That's a cute little leather outfit with all that booty. All that booty. Too much booty in the pants. Too much booty in the pants. Hello, sir. Well, how are you? How are you? That's somebody uncle. That's somebody daddy right there. Sir, what is this right here? Sir, what is this right here? That's what inquiring minds want to know. That's somebody uncle. Beautiful dark chocolate queen. Okay. Pretty eyes. I like your pretty eyes, boy. That's a grown man. Look at them legs. Jesus. That's a grown ass man. I know that's right, Butterfly. Let the people know you was raised right. Hey, pretty lady. Didn't he have some legs on him, Chef Don Don? You saw the milk chocolate legs? Uh-huh. He looked real goofy, and I like a goofy man. I like men that's goofy like that, always joking and laughing. I love men like that. He look goofy. I like it. Oh, that waist to hip ratio, ma'am. My goodness. Lord. Oh, okay. I see you there, sir. Can we go have a conversation too? Oh, you better arch that back, mama. Oh, yeah, he looked like he looked like he's gonna do something in the bed. He looked like when he gets you in this good bed, baby, listen, he's gonna toss you to and fro from wall to wall. Oh yeah, I'll take a side of both. We'll take a side of both. We'll take a side of both. You asking too many questions, Harold. Harold! You asking way too many questions. Oh. Hey, pretty lady. Beautiful body. Look at them legs. Look at them thighs, God. I can see myself doing something with you, young man. You're a few two shades too light, but I'll still let you get a little bit. Oh. There's a hips to waist ratio. Look at them thighs. Oh. Oh. Sir. What is this is a family show. There are women and children here, sir. What is all of this, sir? There are women and children here. This is family programming or family planning programming. I am equal opportunity, Ellen. I try to be. But then people like Harold always come through complaining. You ain't have this. You ain't have that. I try to have something for everybody. I'm just saying. Oh, hey, boy. Hey, pretty lady. Oh, sir. What is this? What, sir? Again, this is a family show. There are women and children watching this. You ain't looked hard enough, Harold. There have been some salt and pepper. Mm. Lord. Oh, that's a big booty, ma'am. That's a big booty. Oh, hey, pretty smile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come over here and toss us to and fro. Mm-hmm. These some good palate cleansers. Sir, what are you looking at? And another thing, what is this right here, sir? Sir, sir, who are you looking at? And what is I keep telling y'all, this is a family show. And you got all this going on up here, sir. Sir. Hello. This is family programming. There are women and children here. Oh. Mm. Oh, hey, pretty lady. Oh, there's Man. Okay. Hey, Man. I'm glad they don't like you, Man, because I could keep you all to myself with your chocolatey goodness. Listen, y'all, that's the dossier for today. That we made it through. We made it through, y'all. Did we made it through? Did y'all enjoy this Manic Monday on today? Um, we made it through Manic Monday. I hope y'all laughed and enjoyed yourselves and stuff. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. If you feel so inclined, once again, you can patronize the channel by using that QR code. We are a man of the people, and we do this for y'all, not for ourselves, but for y'all. It is certainly a labor of love because it sure take a lot to put it all together. Now, Man in his 30s. I keeps up with Man. Anyway, Terrence gave much thank you, bruh. Terrence added to the snack fund. Thank you, Terrence, who contributed to the snack fund. Thank y'all so much. I might have to go get me some crabs today. I'm feeling like some crabs. I am. Sure am. Anyway, we about to get out of here. As I always say, y'all, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. Yeah. Put a shondo in the chat if you enjoyed yourself today. If you had a good time like I did. I had a good time. If you didn't, I did. I did. Had a great time with y'all. And we're gonna be back. We'll be back again tomorrow for Run Your Mouth. And we'll do it all over again. Anyway, y'all, we about to get out of here. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening and stuff like that. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I will catch y'all tomorrow.